Greetings, people of the sky, and welcome! Welcome to a special stream. It is an event stream. We hadn't one in a while. I hope you're excited. We are watching some replays. Also, thank you for the follow, Gromek and Ghost Future, and a special thank you to Marcus for the subscription. Thank you very much. Very appreciate. So for your planning, the stream will be around 1 hour, a bit more.
Spitfire, cast off!
And thank you for that follow as well. Around 1 hour, we will have a break in the midpoint. We are watching 5 replays, and we will have 3
Spitfire,
quizzes.
cast off!
And another follow. Yeah. Without further ado, let's jump into the stream. What we are watching? We are watching the event. You can use the event command if you want to check it out. We have simple rules. We are playing the map Town in Need by Rabbit, which is very awesome. And we play on advanced difficulty. And that's all. Very simple event, not too complicated. There are 2 ways to finish the map, and that's the cool part. You can either go for the offensive route or the defensive route. If you're going for the offensive one, you have to clear the right part of the map and destroy 3 entrances. If you are going for the defensive part, you have to repair stuff, which gives you points, or collect crystals. And the one with the highest amount of crystals, points wins. And if there is a tie, we have a tiebreaker, which is the finishing time. Okay, let's see the prizes for the event. We have a lot of cool stuff. There are, for every participant in the first 50%, at least 1 booster, and some of the cool new Skylos Reborn booster, and, of course, the new turtle. And there's a random draw with another 5 boosters and another 5 turtles. So pretty good chance to get something cool here. And with that, we are starting with the first replay. First replay is by Dublin, who did the offensive route and finished after 11 minutes and 39 seconds, giving him the place number 8. As you can see, he has an interesting deck. Especially cool, I think, is the Oracle Mask, which you are not seeing too often. And just when I look at the deck, I realized he did not have all the chargers, so he will be happy about some boosters to change this in the future. Let's jump into Battleforge and see how that replay looks. Alright, welcome to the map. While he is starting with a green nomad start, I will show off the map. We have here the town, which is in need. We will have to defend it or attack the right spot, which are here. The 3 tunnel entrance. That will be the target for this replay. So, first of all, we are clearing with the green nomads. You can speed this up a bit. Getting the first well, and then clearing the rest of the units with nomads. Green nomads, nice choice. They are pretty tanky because they heal each other if you have 3 of them, or if you're close to your well. After getting all the units killed, the engineer gets spawned, and that's the moment where you can decide if you go the offensive or defensive route. And yeah, if you do nothing, it's the offensive one. If you want to go defense, you have to activate this Screaming Stone. Nice touch. He used the tier 1 building from Fire. Not Railing Banner. Banner of Glory, which gives you instant void return partial to your unit. I think 3%, we have to check that later. Which, well, speeds up if you kill 3 units. Probably will be a benefit. Switching the units out for Siphons. Siphons, excellent choice. As you can see, there are a lot of small units dancing around here. So, small counter, good choice. And they have quite the high damage output. In general, with 1400 attack power, that's a lot. And now for the M units, we have 2 bandit snipers. As you can see, the engineer is helping out as well. You have to be careful, he is not allowed to die, so you might want to support him. He cannot tank it forever. Bandit Minefield helping out. He is a normal engineer with around 3000 HP, so not a special unit. Next Powerwell, last building gets destroyed, and there's a wave coming from the right side of the map. He is first getting the power wells. The faster you build your wells, the more you get out of them. And then attack into the first big base. 3 Siphons kiting out the units, followed by a bandit minefield. Very strong spell. Yeah, nearly soloing 3 of the units already with the spell. Flying units getting killed by the bandit snipers, and the Siphons are working on the spawners. As you can see, the spawn rate is quite tricky here. You have to be very fast if you want to avoid this. First spawner down. Siphons are still alive. That was a close call. I think Viridia saved them. 1 unit spawned at the top and the Siphons at the bottom, killing the last tower. So it's only cleaning up at this point before getting the tier 3 position. And then it's your choice. We will open a booster at the end, maybe. Or I will refund it. First tower entrance getting destroyed, and now there's a wave from both sides. L units from the bottom part and flyers from the top part. First dealing with the L units and then with the flyers. Not building the power wells, since he is probably planning to finish the map in less than 3 minutes. Getting the Corsair out. And now it's getting jazzy. We have the Oracle Mask. Meta. Let's see what this baby can do. For people who are not aware of the effect of the Oracle Mask, if you have units close to a building, they won't get any damage by the enemy. Never see the Oracle Mask? Well, welcome to this event. As you can see, we have here now the railing banner, and that is just a building to trigger the effect. As you can see, let me pause here. The effect is active and pop up. They will not get any damage to your units in around 20-meter radius. AKA, as you can see, the units are not getting any, well, health lost. That's pretty nice. And normally you would do this with an ice barrier, but sure, Fire has its own very cheap, fast constructing building, so excellent combination here. In the meantime, let me pause here for a second. You see the healing up of the Corsair, because there is 1 unit, I'm not sure which one. Oh, there's it. With the blood healing, and that was nice play. I mean, the Corsair was nearly dead, 1 blood healing, and boom, nearly full health. So with only one building and one spell and 2 units, he is clearing this first camp at the bottom part. Only 2 units left. Engineer is doing his bomb in a second. Yes. Explosion! Bad timing for me. And he is retreating to the middle part. He is actually running away from this wave. He is not interested in fighting them. That is the first replay. Correct. You haven't missed anything. And now it's for the top part. This is a bit tricky. You see there are brains, there are the birds with a knockback, and there are the Whisperer. Whisperer can silence your units. And, well, if you have ranged units like the Magma Spawn or your Corsair, the Whisperer is quite a problem. As you can see, the Magma Spawn are not dealing damage at the moment, but at least they are distracting the units. In the meantime, his main base here was destroyed, and time is ticking. He is not interested in fighting them all at once. And he is now down to tier 2. Energy-wise, he doesn't have too much. He's not working with Void Return. Clearing up the rest of the units here. In the meantime, the engineer is on his way to plant the bomb. And explosion number 2, or 3 actually. And with that, replay is over. Very nice run here. Interesting strategy, to be honest. That was cool. So congratulations to you for place number 8. Next replay on our list is a defense one. We are having the replay of Gromek, which is actually here in the chat, which is cool. You get your stream debut here. And he is playing the defense route and doing the full 544 points. So that is the maximum you can actually get in this event. He is playing a Nage deck with a Fire Ending and with a Twilight Pestilence. And finishing the map in 30 minutes and 53 seconds. So let's jump over. Oh yeah, and actually, place number 2. Congratulations. Totally oversaw this. We are place number 2 now. Let's check out that replay of yours. Oh, if I press the right button. We have the nature start with the flyers. Flying units on most maps pretty broken. So Mana Wings, pretty good choice here. Funny enough, he is not killing all of the units, since your orb are also doing damage and actually quite enough to kill them. In the meantime, Mana Wings clearing the first, well, the city. I think we can speed this up. He's taking the power wall a bit later than the player before, since he has more units here on the field. So a bit slower start, but with the flying units having now a nice positive effect in the next section. So he is using the Screaming Stone. That means the engineer will use his explosive at this wall and at this wall here to clear the way to the left side of the map. As you can see, here are more engineers guarded by some Twilight units. There's a patrol, another engineer, and your tier, another orb with the spawner back there. The points you can gather are listed here. So you can repair these buildings, and clear them the rubble here to get your orb position, but you have to constantly defend these two walls. So let's see how this thing is working out. First, engineer is getting freed. If you have more engineers, you can do multiple things, like repair multiple things. As you can see, the World Breaker gun here has 2 positions where you can repair, so double the speed. He repaired first, I think, the tavern? Yeah, the tavern, which gives you free units. Free units are always good. And this is his first way to defend here. In the meantime, the Mana Wings just clearing the next section for the 3rd engineer. He is now repairing the Juice Tank. Juice Tank doesn't give any points, but with that you can collect the crystals and deliver them to the Juice Tank, and you will get some energy out of that. I don't know the exact number, but I think 10, maybe I think around 10 energy or so. Could be 10. Second engineer on his way. And now we are tier 2 with double nature. That means living towers. He has to defend here a bit to be safe. Else they will break through. Energy is at the moment a bit of a downer, but defense is getting up here. In the meantime, you see some repair here on these 2 buildings. Well, this is a building and this is just stuff who gets away. And flying army is coming in. Yeah, Potato already realized the strategy here. You will find out in a second what is the plan with the tunnels here. Yeah, you see the... Oh, where is he using the tunnel? Here is it. He's using the tunnel to collect the crystals, jump back, deliver the crystal, and go back here, grab the next crystal, and so on. I think Rabbit didn't have this in mind when he designed the map, but that is genius. I was just thinking, how could someone get the full points when the engineer is running around the whole day? But yeah, it's working. Awesome. In the meantime, the defense is holding up with just these L countering units here, the defenders. But the nice thing, after you repair this house, you will get nice reinforcements from here. And this is his main strategy to defend. At least till he has his tier 4 ready. Now the only thing to repair is the stronghold and a World Breaker gun. And tier 3 is getting built. Big army is coming in. He is moving to this right position to dodge the wave here. And then focus on the attack on the spawner. If you kill the wave, you have to maybe fight again. Already placing the next tunnel, you know why. Yeah, Thunderstorm, awesome card against tier 2, tier 3 units, well, and tier 1 units especially. Everything gets killed, and now it's only collecting crystals back here and getting your defense solid enough for the end fight. As you can see, it's getting quite strong here, but the living towers are strong, and with the network especially. I mean, there are 4 supporters for each side. If one is not doing anything, you can support. And yeah, not sure why the phalanx are on the wall here. In the meantime, Wallbreaker gun is getting repaired and up and running. I think he's not using it. We will see it later if he's switching it. Okay, and now it's the crystal collecting frenzy. Tier 4 gets built. Awesome strategy. In the meantime, let's check the defense. Wave is not getting stronger for this one. We will see later. Last crystals. Yes, last crystals. And he activated the Screaming Stone at 12 minutes and 40 seconds here. So now it's getting interesting. Big army is coming, and I mean really big. A lot of flyers in the middle. XL units and medium units here, and there are a lot of L units down there. This is a very nice fighter spell. That is a cluster explosion, threading through the most of the army here. Top only gets defended with some powers and the Twilight Pestilence. So, poison actually. And the dragon is get killed by the rest of the units. Sadly enough, this wave was a bit delayed, so he's just waiting for them to come around and kill them. And with that, the replay is over. GG. And once again, congratulations to your second place. I believe you that this hotkeying was the major problem for this endeavor. So you have seen the attack route and the defensive route. And you know my streams probably, and you know there's a quiz. And I think this one is kind of obvious. Let me explain how the quizzes work. I will now show you a question, and then I will draw a line, and you can send in one guess. The one closest will get a booster, and if there is a tie, the one who got the answer in first gets the booster. The question: attack or defense? Who was the most chosen one? I want the answer. How many percent choose defensive? So we are looking for a number between 0 and 100%. Oh yeah, I see some numbers. That's nice. That means it's working. Yeah, I say especially the defense one. It doesn't matter out of how many. It is a percentage number. I don't want the total number. I want the percentage. All right. I think we have a lot of answers here. So I will close the guessing in 3, 2, 1, and it's over. Okay. That's a lot of answers, so let's find out who was the closest. Because we have a splitting of 48 to 52, and the defensive is the 48. So let's see, what is the closest? We have a 42. We have a 50%, 50.1 by Carofax. I think it's from Caro, right? Yeah, that is Caro. Congratulations, I will send you some boosters after the stream. Let me note the name down, else I will forget it. And with that, we continue. We continue our replay watching action. We are now at replay number 3, which is an attack run by Pepi. He finished the map in 11 minutes and 33 seconds, placing at number 6. Interesting enough, if you check out his deck, he is playing with a tier 2 only. So let's figure out how to finish this map on tier 2. Yeah, and we already see the strikers. That's right. So let's go and see what the strikers can do. Wow, look at this M counter damage. one bash on these units, nearly dead. Then ignoring them for a second. And moving to the position here. Instant a mine, getting the Powerball after 20 seconds. Well, that is the fastest Powerball I guess you can get. And now it's only a matter of defending this one. And getting the next Powerball. In the meantime, the orb is doing the defensive part. And next Powerball here, strikers getting killed. Void return, orb is holding up. Next Powerball. Next Powerball. And they didn't miss the charge, but they get trampled by the enemy. That can happen if you are running, if you're charging into a trampling unit. Can also happen to dread chargers. Very annoying in PvP. And the orb is making the win here with around 1000 HP left. Tier 2 is getting built. We are at 2 minutes. Keep this in mind. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. First Skyfire Drake out on the field, killing the anti-air units, followed by the rest and some more. Oh, okay, forget it. He is ignoring the units. Okay. We'll see if the orb will kill them. Drake's on the field to kill the anti-air stuff here. Making it without any damage. That is insane. Ah, Drake comes for a help. Okay. And then on the spawner he is going. Ah, okay. And now the engineer is also running there because he has units here. So he had to be fast, else the engineer would be here without any support, or at least with only one Drake in the air. Probably would get killed. And which place? I have actually here at the top, you can see place number 6. Okay, with that, clearing already the next section here. We had 4.5 minutes in and another 2 Powerballs taken. And the Shaman is now the support for 4 Fire Drakes. Going in and kiting out again the anti-flying units here. This will be juicy. Okay, oinking. And focusing the spawner. We have seen this before. The spawn rate on this map is not to underestimate. So that makes sense to go in there and destroy that as fast as possible. Then flying back there where only the tower now can attack the flyers. The engineer is now on his own. Oh, lava field. Not enough to save him at least, but we will see. He will need a bit of support. Rest of the spawners getting killed. Ravage, that is a bit of passive healing. Oinking. That will help. Drakes still in the end pretty low HP actually. But he doesn't have a lot of energy to play around here. Now at 100 energy, and I think he will need the energy for his engineer. Not sure if he... Yeah, he's playing a heal. He might be able to survive this without the heal, but safety first. There were probably some resets before, and he wanted to avoid this. Building the power well. The last attack run did not build the power wells since he was going for speed. First tunnel entrance getting destroyed, and now the double wave is coming in. Flyers from the top and the L units from the bottom. Rooting them down, killing the top first, and then on the bottom part. There is no anti-air units in there, so yeah. Nice easy kill for the Skyfires. Increasing the army now up to 7. And going for the top position now. Again, a bit scary here with the Whisperers. Let's see what the plan is with the Whisperer. He has only range units here. Annoying. Well, that is probably the best choice. Just oink and kill it in peace. That's quite the damage output. Oh. One shot from the Whisperer. But good enough. He needs a heal probably for his birds. Yeah. Killing the spawner and ignoring the bird. Oh, look at that respawn rate. That's annoying. He is playing on very low low power here actually. He is always around 20 power. He's not swimming here. One Drake gets killed, but most of the stuff is killed as well. Yeah, double wave. Cleaning up. And bomb has been planted. Drakes already on the way back. Reinforcement with more Drakes. He is now with 400 energy. Not sure if he is interested in defending the top position here. Doesn't look like it. Has to be careful here with the anti-air. Okay, kiting out the units. Ooh, okay. He is just going in for the spawn kill. Yeah, engineer is behind him. And yeah, he is just ignoring them at the tier 2 position. And brute forcing with the healing on the spawner. Double poison. Ooh, that engineer is low HP. Now heal number 1, heal number 2. Heal on the Drake. Okay, we have to check how many heals he used on this run. I think like 10, 15. Oh, an instant placing the bomb. He is not waiting till he killed that one. So this was a very, very good AI move here. And yeah, awesome finish here. That was nice. GG and congratulations to your 6th place. So, we will have a break soon, but before we do the break, I guess, we can have a quiz, right? We have to send out some boosters. So get ready, get in a straight position, get your fingers on the keyboard. We are sending out another batch of Skylord Reborn boosters. The question where the answer I seek. There are a lot of Twilight units, right? But how many are there? I'm looking for a number. How many of the Twilight units are on the right side of the map? So only the right side. And I'm looking for a number. Not a percentage number, I'm looking just for a number. How many squads are running around there? No buildings, only units. The waves not included, it's just the snapshot as soon as you start the map and then counting them. Normally we don't do changes here, so if you are unsure, wait till I finish my sentence and then send in the number. Okay, I think everyone had a chance to type something into the chat. Well, okay. I mean, the thing with the health bar. You also say as units, well, yeah, it's a programmer term. Let's figure out what the correct answer is. So, closing guesses in 3, 2, 1. All right. So, the correct answer is 52. And I saw at least one with an exact hit, but let's see if someone else is before that. No. Ein fun. You are getting a booster. Can you send me your in-game name in the Discord chat so I can copy paste this and send you a booster after the stream? And with that, only 2 replays to watch, and these are of course the first places on both categories. But before we do this, we will have a around 2 or 3 minutes break. So get yourself something to drink, get to the toilet, and we see each other in around 3 minutes. See you. Right. I hope you are ready for the last 2 replays. We are starting with the winner of the defensive route, which is Vrizz. Vrizz was finishing the map in 13 minutes and 30 seconds, having the full 544 points, as we have seen before for place number 2. So he was just faster. But as you can see, he was not doing it with a tunnel. So he had another strategy to get all these crystals. So let's jump over into Battleforge and figure out what the plan is. Let's go. We have a nomad start, but wait, that is a fire nomad. So we are not going for the safe route, we are going for the damage route. Brute forcing down the units here. The first unit's pretty fast since they are M counters, so that was very nice. And now getting the second wave in. Look at these. Every nomad did one bash and the bug was gone. Next set of power wells. Focusing on the power wells and then another attack after they have again full HP. And then healing up again. Building the orb now into shadow. Bandit is a very strong color or faction. Waiting for the explosion. And then going in with a bandit minefield to save the first of the two engineers, while the other engineer is getting the juice tank ready. And now we see something. A portal nexus. So yeah, it's the tunnel of the fire faction, of the shadow faction. In the meantime, nomads are just ignoring the tower here. No. Oh, ignoring the tower here, going directly to the second engineer to get his aid in repairing and collecting crystals, like here. That is just normal crystal collection without any special building. While this one is repairing the tavern, so he get the free units. Well, it's actually a free spawn. And yeah, as you can see, some jumping around. I think we will see he will use a lot of hotkeys here. You have seen the number, the actions per minute. He had 42 actions per minute. That was a lot of clicks and moves he did there. In the meantime, he is not doing anything here at the moment and focusing on defense and repairing. So the tavern is up and running, free spawning units here for the repair, and now getting the stronghold repaired. Meantime, one engineer on the World Breaker Cannon, since this building is taking a long time. And this one is getting his tier 3 ready. Tier 2 towers and some void return. Interesting enough, using the void return by using the ability of the Soul Splicer and then distributing the corpses collected by the Soul Splicer back into this Furniture Flash. So he only needs one of both buildings and not a Furniture Flash at both walls. So that is a nice optimization. But includes more micromanagement, of course. In the meantime, we have some rippers clearing the next part of the map here. Not too often see these guys. They're not bad, but not usual strategy. And we have the portal nexus placed, so you can already expect what's happening here next. Some jumping around. Bandit minefield for the wave. Rippers getting healed by corpses, so maybe that was the plan after all. And all crystals are collected. Well, Rippers can tank this damage. It looks like. Some more spells to support. And then, yeah, shadow spell action. Infect, followed by an Frenetic. And the Rippers. Ooh, they make it. Will they make it? Very close. Okay, they'll make it. I think that was one unit with 10 HP or so. Clearing the spawner and the rest of the units. The flyers, well, okay. Soul Shadow, and the bottom part is with that cleared. Now it's only collecting crystals and getting a solid defense up here. He is now tier 3 and probably getting his tier 4 in a second. Placing the entrance for the portal nexus. One engineer still on the cannon, one engineer still on the stronghold, but that is already finishing in. And now it's just crystal collecting time, followed by the repair of the Lyrish house and the Wallbreaker gun. There are 2 more spots for crystal collection, so I guess we will see this in a second. In the meantime, switching out the towers for Necroblaster. These are awesome towers. Ooh, nice, nice. I've seen this at Radical. Next, Portal Nexus. And moving his units to get tier 4 and the last crystals. Wallbreaker gun nearly finishing. Lyrish house nearly finishing. Defense is looking okay. And Wallbreaker gun, no, it still needs a bit longer. Ooh, and now we see the Ravenheart. And using the teleporter for... Okay, he needs a bit movement here. So not perfectly spaced for this strategy. And Wallbreaker gun. Okay, not yet. Oh, killed his units a bit too early. So he has to walk over and replace the teleporter. Wallbreaker gun is getting switched, so he will probably use it. And now it's teleporting time with 3 engineers. And we have nearly the full power, the full points. The defensive force are helping out and activating the streaming scone at 12 minutes and 26 seconds. So now the big wave is coming. Let's see what the strategy is here. We have the power of the Shadow faction, so probably we'll see some Frenetic. We'll probably see some Infect. But what else is there in the deck? Well, of course, we have the Ravenheart with all of the ships here. That's a lot of ships. So no shadow spells here so far. It is... Okay, that's actually a lot of damage without any shadow spells. In fact, at the bottom part, and the Ravenhearts are shredding through the XL units. That was pretty sleek kill here of all these units, without any special spells. So congratulations for your first place, Vrizz. That was a very nice run and probably pretty micro heavy. And with that, we can jump over into the offensive run. But before we do this, we do one last stream quiz. So your last chance to get a booster. Get yourself ready. One of my favorite questions. which I have used in a lot of my streams. And that is the pure color question. So, how many people played in the event and used a pure deck? There was a total of 46 players, 46 replays. How many of them played pure fire, pure frost, pure nature, or pure shadow? I'm looking for a number. Okay, coming in, coming in. Keep them coming. Not my chance to drink something. I think it's always funny to play a pure deck. It's a special challenge, but you can't do this in most cases if you are going for first place, since you most likely want to have a splash. Okay, I think everyone had a chance to type in a number, so we will close the guessing in 3, 2, 1. It's over. And the correct number is 12. And funny enough, it was only one player with a frost deck and 11 player with an H deck, and everyone else played something different. So, yeah, Potato, it looks like your take number was actually a good choice. Your in-game name is also Potato Hoarder, right? Can you post in the chat so I have the correct name and don't have to search? And with that, okay, noted. We are now for the last replay, which is the attack replay of Ziggeeh, finishing the map in under 8 minutes, placing on number 1 for the attack path, playing a bandit deck with double shadow in tier 2 and tier 3. Let's see how you can beat the map in under 8 minutes. That is crazy. Thunderous start. Okay, that is new. No nomads, no flying units, just a big lobster. Directly on mine, dodging the L units here. Standing inside the mine, so all these small units getting hit, and he can kill the M units. Nicely, everything is still alive. Getting the power well after 30 seconds. You remember when I said the strikers were the fastest way to get your tier second power well? Nope, I think that was the fastest one. Another mine clear for the next section of the units here. Power well, getting a bit of healing, it looks. And another power well, ignoring these units down there. And tier 2 time. While tier 2 is getting built with a normal tier 1 mine, killing these units. And now on to the move into the fight. 2.5 minutes in, actually. Ooh, Bandit Minefield perfectly on cue with his power. A firebomb, okay. Let's see for what this firebomb is needed. on the spawner. Let's see if he can manage to kill it without the respawn. Engineer is coming around to help. Yes, without the respawn. Getting the units kited over. And 3 units spawn on the spawner. Ooh, that was clean. And I was wondering how to kill all the flying units with a Thunderer. Well, here's your answer. And now we have... Okay, classic Shadow Phoenix combination. Embalmer Shrine with more Phoenix. Embalmer Shrine is not ready, but there are 4 units. So if everything is... Oh, Thunderer dies. Okay, I'm not sure though if this was the plan with the Thunderer dying, because 4 units should be enough to get your Phoenix back. Thunderer gets respawned, and another firebomb outside of the viewing range of the units. Double Phoenix. Triple Phoenix. All are out of days. And Shrine is ready. So going in on the spawner. Yeah. Shrine getting activated. That is totally enough to get the Phoenix back. Nice. Dancing around with the Phoenix here. Ooh. Probably will lose one. Yeah. Lose one. The firebomb is not getting used at the moment. Thunderer is finishing the spawner. Ah, sadly missing one of the flying units. That's sad. Blaster cannon. He is probably using that cannon either way, since there will be the wave coming from the top. Cleaning up here. Already getting the Void Return ready. The engineer is tanking some of the damage till the blaster cannon is getting up. Not taking any power wells. Waiting for the building to get ready. And healing up again at the Furniture Flash building tier 3. Blaster cannon. Yeah, that is actually a pretty nice strategy against the flyers here. In the meantime, Bandit Minefield tanking damage with the Thunderer. And this is enough damage. Yes, it's enough damage and very nice Void Return. Back at 300. One of the Ashbone and Void Return with the Cultist Masters. Well, he needs support. There's a Whisperer. Ah yeah, Frenetic. That will help against the Whisperer. And Infect and Soul Shatter. Teleporting the engineer in the base, so he is placing the explosive before he is clearing the camp. What? I was not aware that is possible. I think that was not the intended plan. Okay. Killing all units. The engineer is coming back. Void Return with all his units. Just killing actually everything, so he gets even the Void Return from his Cultist Master. Bandit Minefield in the camp. Infect, followed by Frenetic. Oh, that is pretty low HP here. Teleporting again the engineer in the base. Explosion, and with that finishing the map in 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Crazy! Okay, that was so much stuff going on. But with that, we are done with the replay watching. Once again, congratulations to you, Ziggeeh, making the first place in the attack run. And the final ranking is looking like this. So, thank you everyone who joined in the event. There were a lot of close calls. If you check the record here, There are a lot of people who are very, very close. So maybe 1 or 2 seconds faster than I could have been place number X. And the defensive record is looking like this. So, yeah. Prizes will be sent out by Meta in the upcoming days. So stay tuned for this. You won't get forgotten. And with that, we are at the end of the stream. So thank you everyone who joined the event. Thank you for Metacross for organizing the event. And of course the Sky Reborn team for sharing all these nice prizes. And I wish you a wonderful day. And see you in the next stream. And see you in the Forge, fellow Skylords.